Hey, good morning traders. It's 9 a.m. here in the UK. It's the 17th of May, and what a weekend we've had in the crypto space. It seems like Elon Musk is the new Donald Trump of Twitter when it comes to the crypto space. He's taking on the Bitcoin miners, he's taking on the Bitcoiners, he's doing the pump and the dump, he's hitting tweets everywhere. Well, what can we take from it? Well, look, whatever his motive is, who gives a shit? Let's take a look at the charts, and if he's buying in lower and getting out, or if he's selling all his stock, so be it. You've just got to think about what is your plan of action and where do you want to be a buyer and what's hot. So if we take a look at Bitcoin, I'm just going to zoom into the daily chart, and we'll see what's happened with this shakeout. Remember, if you're leveraged, well then this is really going to hurt you, because these moves are quite volatile, and if you are leveraging your positions, you really are going to be feeling the pinch if you haven't yet already been burnt. In my opinion, with crypto, you don't need to be leveraged. Obviously, if you're in it and you want to make huge gains, always be prepared that if you're going to make huge gains, there's potential for huge losses also. So Bitcoin, let's have a look. It's come down into the previous cycle high back down here. It tested 42 and just slightly under. Anyone who had stops under these sort of key areas have been taken out, and now Elon Musk happens to put another tweet out this morning, sort of indicating that he's not sold his stock and potentially buying. So look, whatever the narrative is, don't worry about it. Look at your technicals and start saying, right, well, where do I want to get involved and what do I need to see happen to trade it? Well, if we take a look now at this move here, if we say, right, what was this impulsive corrective move, and where then does this one go? You can see we've got a perfect measured move here into support, a nice ABCD pattern, perfect correlation from the technicals. If we look at now, just, is it a deep correction? Did we come into the 618? Absolutely. Did we hit the -27 extension? Absolutely. Does it correlate with key structure? Look at this, everything is just lining up. So here's your A, here's your B, here's your C, here's your D. Perfect correlation into support. Now we're seeing buyers come into the place. So forget the narrative, let's just look at the technicals. Now let's take a look at the smaller time frame and see what's happening in this zone. If we look at the 4 hour, all we can see is an impulsive corrective candle coming back towards the moving average. So does this indicate that we've got buyers in place? No, and if you didn't buy down here at support where I just highlighted a potential D at structure, then really you shouldn't be buying this market. If we look down here at the H1, we can see we've got impulse correction, impulse correction. So in theory, we could see another impulse lower before we get either the higher low to then start trend change and go back up, or we're just going to break from here and create new highs. So we're looking at this area here as a key structure point. If we break that, then we've seen trend change on the H1. If we look at the M15, which is the bottom right, you'll see we've already seen this trend change here with a double bottom, a higher high, a pullback, and now we're breaking to the upside. Now, a couple of key technical things to look at here. We've got the moving average, the 20 and the 50. These are both off the hourly time frame. I like to look at higher time frame moving averages on the smaller time frame, and then also we've got the daily pivot through this zone here. So if we can see price break above here, look for a retest, and you can see we've got nice structure through here, here, and here, which is what we referred to on the hourly chart. So 46,500 is going to be a key level to watch on Bitcoin, but so far I think this could be a bullish swing now, but we have to wait and see. If you weren't buyers down in the key support area, then really you need to be waiting for that 46,500 for a confirmation. Now let's take a look at some other charts, which ones have really been outperforming the rest of the market during what has been a pretty torrid weekend for crypto. Well, you've got to look at the Solana network, we'll take a look at Sol, and we will take a look at SRM. So here we are, Sol. Now if we just fire up the daily chart, I want to show you how this market basically came into, deleted one of my key levels yesterday for some reason. So we want to see price breaking through 49. We saw that yesterday, and then obviously with the downturn and the tweets, etc., we broke back within the range, and that was something I was looking for. I wanted to see price reject where we were. It didn't. It came back in the zone, and now we're fighting back higher. So if you'd seen our previous videos, we were forecasting $60 on Sol, and you know, if we can break this high here that was formed yesterday, that impulsive breakout, then I think we're looking at $49 to $50 as a potential lovely place to be looking to add in on this particular crypto. I'm just going to remove that, and if we just zoom out again, you'll see the key structure point, and what I like is this 4-hour candle that's just closed above the zone. You can see right now, if we look back, not once have we seen price close above, but this one has. So a break above this high would also see momentum move. When we forecasted $60, which was back here, you know, when price was down at $40, we said, look, we'll be looking for $60 as a move, and I think we could see that very, very quickly. So watching for more upside on Sol. Let's take a look at SRM. We'll start with the daily chart. Hopefully those of you that are in our free channel will have seen the opportunity to buy. The market gave us that yesterday. We sent out a chart in our free channel which was to look for price to come back into this $9 zone, highlighted here. Look, you can see wait for price to pull back into the neckline, break of trend line. So we saw this correction here, which is price doing this, coming into the zone. Yesterday we had the momentum move. It was up 30%. I sent out the chart and said look for price to pull back into the zone to get long and target $13, and if not at least $15 with that Fib 27 extension. Now if we drop down to the 4-hour chart, you're going to see it a little bit more clearly, and you'll see why we identified certain zones. So here we've got a lovely correction move. You can see the trend is creating lower lows, lower highs. We are sticking to this counter trend line that you can see here, but then price had that momentum break. We pulled back, hit our structure zone, which is, you see the double bottom here, the neckline with the structure point, and price retested and shot straight back up from there. So if anyone had that order resting and waiting, as highlighted from the $9 area, you can see we are currently sitting already a nice 16% up on our capital already. So anyone that was following our free channel, then fantastic. If you're not following our free channel, drop an email to mark@tradeandtrain.com and I'll make sure you get added. Alternatively, I'll put a link in the comment section below, and hopefully we'll see you in our free Telegram group very soon. Right, that's it from today. We'll come back tomorrow with some more charts for you to look at. Have a great trading day, stay disciplined, and please remember we are not financial advisors. It is just purely educational analysis here for you to show you how you could or could have taken advantage of market movements and forecast potential market movements. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.